Hi, this video tutorial is going to teach you how to reconcile a checking account. You need to complete an account reconciliation for an assignment in Canvas, and it looks just like this, so I'm going to kind of walk you through it to help you figure out how to do this. So you'll see a couple things here on my screen. Right here I have the checkbook register for Aiden, and this is his own checking records and his checkbook register. Over here I have the statement from the bank. So I got this at the end of the month, and it tells me how much money and tells me a variety of different information about my transactions for that month. You'll notice that at the end of my records, I am showing that I have $319.87 in my account. The bank is showing that I have $270.55 in my account. So they don't match up. So that's why we reconcile our account. When we get our bank statement, if it doesn't match our records, we need to figure out why. And you do that through a reconciliation. Okay? Over here, I have my account reconciliation form. This form looks a little bit different depending on which financial institution you use, and they can give you a form, or you can use your own format, whatever works for you. But you'll notice it includes a few key things: payments outstanding, what the balance was on your statement, any deposits that were not shown, and any payments outstanding that were not shown to help you get a new balance. Alright, the first thing that we're going to start with before we even reconcile, or this is a part of it, is to just make sure that we did our math correctly, because that's human error, right? So sometimes we make mistakes in our math. So I'm just going to double check that and make sure that I did my calculations accurately. Alright, so I did my math, and I noticed that I did make an error in my addition and subtraction right around here. So when I took out my $150 payment for auto insurance, I was off by $100. So I recalculated, and now I have $219.87, which still doesn't match up to my bank statement. So now I need to figure out what's going on here. So the next step is to kind of look and compare all of my transactions that I recorded and all the banks down here. So they have cleared payments and they have cleared deposits. So I just need to go through one by one and kind of check off which ones match up. So I went through and I checked off all of the items that matched over here. So red box, check card purchase, $259 right here, check. My $50 deposit here, check. So I went through and I checked all those off. And I noticed that I have this one still here that's not checked off. That means that that was a payment that's outstanding. So I wrote this check, I made my contribution to my mutual fund, but the bank, it hasn't went through, and the bank hasn't cleared that yet, and it's not on their records. So I'm going to go and put that on my reconciliation form on payments outstanding. So I know I have $50 out there. That's a payment outstanding. And I also notice on here that I have okay, right here, interest. So I have 68 cents of interest that I received from my bank, but I did not put on my checkbook register. So I need to make sure that I take that interest and add that to my records so that it's accurate. Okay, so now I have my new balance of $220.55 after I put in my interest that I received. So I still need to kind of double check my reconciliation to make sure my records are accurate. So I have $220.55, the bank has $270.55. So this bank balance, I'm actually going to use this, and I'm going to go put that on my reconciliation form. So I just go to the beginning here. It says ending balance on statement. It says $270.55. The next thing it asks me to do is add deposits not shown. That's deposits that weren't shown on the bank records, but I have in my records. And I actually didn't have any of those. Okay, all of the deposits that I had were shown over here. So I can just leave that blank or put in a 0. My subtotal then would be $270.55. And then it wants me to subtract my payments outstanding. So I take all these payments that were outstanding and I move that down here. And I only had one, which was for $50. So I'm going to move that over here. And do the math. 270.55 minus 50 is 220.55. And now I have a reconciled account. I know that my records match. There was just some things that weren't working out with payments outstanding, deposits not shown. I had a math error, and I also had some interest that I received. So now I have 220.55 over here, and I have 220.55 here in my records. So that's how you know your account is reconciled, when you get those two areas to match up, and it makes sense. I hope this helps. Thank you very much.